This episode of the Luxury Agent Podcast is brought to you by Janson.ai, founded by luxury agent and AI consultant Rick Janson. Janson.ai equips business owners with AI-powered tools, virtual assistants trained to work smarter, and practical upskilling, all designed to simplify operations, reduce costs, and accelerate growth. But the real goal, to give you your time back, so you can build a business that supports your life, not one that runs it. Stop missing your kids' events. Actually relax on vacation. Pour your energy into what matters most. You, your peace of mind, and your most important relationships. Offload the stress. Ditch the grind. Start working smarter. Visit Janson.ai to book your free consultation and explore smarter ways to scale.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. My name is Rick Janson, and I am thrilled to have on very special guest, top luxury agent, international agent, Ed Eakin. Ed, give us 30 seconds of why people should pay attention today.
Always love sharing stuff about global real estate. Hopefully, we're able to share some things that are both beneficial to our clients that are looking for real estate globally. And at the same time, hopefully, I'm helping other realtors put some things into their business that are going to help their business grow, not only where they are, but around the world.
Outstanding. And Ed, one of the things I know you from, we know each other from Realm Global, a collection of top luxury agents. And one of the things that I know about you is your international expertise. You're based out of Texas, but you have the international certifications. You teach international certification. Why is that a benefit to a homeowner?
I went out and started my career in Mexico, lived there for a couple of years, and sold real estate there. And I came back and got designations. And, that's just some extra knowledge, puts tools in my tool belt that will help clients, looking for international real estate. And really what it is, it's a family of realtors that, I'm in a family, just like both of us are in Realm. The international world has CIPS, and that's Certified International Property Specialist. And I got that designation back in 2012 and have just really put a lot of time and effort in it, not only using the tools to help my clients purchase with, trusted real estate partners around the world, but I became an instructor. So I often teach CIPS to realtors around the world.
And are you finding you get more sort of referrals where you can help people buy in other countries like Portugal or France or Colombia, Mexico, or is it more that you get, inbound buyers for your ranches there in Texas?
I got my CIPS because I wanted to sell pretty beaches around the world. And I knew Texas was a great market for places like Mexico, Belize, Costa Rica. So that's why I got my CIPS. But what I didn't realize was the world was moving to Texas. So with this designation, I get referrals coming in because truly the world is moving to Texas, and there's other CIPS realtors from around the world that will go on our private Facebook page and say, hey, I need a realtor in Dallas, Texas, or I need a realtor in Austin. So it really goes both ways. But my initial intention was, hey, this is going to help me share opportunities outside the US on pretty beaches.
Outstanding. And people do want to live on a pretty beach, right? Now, what are the advantages when you're talking to an international audience? What are a couple of the advantages of living in Texas? I mean, the world is moving to Texas right now. Companies are moving to Texas. Billionaires are moving to Texas. Why are they doing that?
Everything's bigger and better in Texas, as we like to say. I think price point, when you compare real estate around the country, you get a lot for your money here. That's what I'm told. And that's not only from international buyers coming, but it's from people coming from California or the East Coast to New York. They're like, wow, at this price point, we would have never been able to get this where we're coming from. So, yes, as far as corporations, every day something's in the news that's coming to Texas. Whether it's the chips that are going to start to be built in Sherman, Texas. There was a big announcement. I can't remember the name of the company, but it has to do with AI and supercomputers. They announced yesterday or 2 days ago that I think they're putting like $500 billion into manufacturing here. And I saw something on the internet that they just located $1 million or 1 million square feet where they're going to do the first part. So every day, and I'm blessed to live here in Las Colinas, which is right smack in between Dallas and Fort Worth. And their tagline is, "We are the headquarters of headquarters." And I guess they brought that in because Las Colinas has more Fortune 500 company offices, not their corporate office, but company offices, more Fortune 500 company offices here in Las Colinas.
That's amazing. And folks, if you're a real estate agent, you're wanting to refer a client down to Texas, Ed Eakin is the best of the best. Ed, let's talk to agents for a second. How did you get into the luxury space? Agents are always wondering, like, how do I break it into luxury?
Um, well, for 25 plus years, I was a home builder here in Dallas, Texas, and also had the opportunity to build in Los Cabos and Mexico and in Caymans for luxury clients here. I have never met a real estate broker in Texas that has built multiple houses over $20 million, and I've done that a few times. And that just came over a course of 25 years where I started building $80,000 houses to I have a few big ones here that, I spent several years on. So it was just really a natural fit. I was forced into builder retirement in 2007, and I had a cool opportunity to move to Mexico where I was selling luxury homes on what Discovery Channel said was the prettiest beach in the world, which was Maroma Beach between Cancun and Playa. And then after being there for 2 years, I came back to the States and got into real estate. And just, I learned a long time ago, like home building, I didn't want to build 300 homes a year. I'd rather build two or three at a time. So kind of the same thing in real estate. I want to do less transactions, but for higher dollars. So, I got educated on luxury homes. I got my CLHMS designation from the Luxury Marketing Home Institute, or the Institute of Luxury Home Marketing. That's what it is. Sorry, I have a lot of letters behind my resume, so I
You do
get
indeed.
mixed up on the designations. But man, I just really got designations, to learn, because I got into real estate late in life, in my 40s, and everybody else had been in for a long time. So I thought designations, was going to facilitate me learning and being a part of, the luxury group. And then I got super involved uh, in my state, or I'm sorry, my local associations, where I was, and I'm still the only realtor in the state of Texas that is a member of the global committee at Metrotex here in Dallas, the global committee at HAR in Houston, where I was the chair of that global committee. And then I'm on the global committee at the Austin Board of Realtors, on the global committee at Texas Realtors Association. So here again, I got super involved to, in those global committees, so I could be surrounded by luxury realtors. And, when you hang out with luxury realtors, such as the group we hang out in Realm, man, I hope some of that stuff rubs off on me.
Well, it's what's great is everybody says niche down, right? The riches are in the niches. Your niche is global, which is a great niche because it's the world. But it is a
Right.
niche. It is a niche. You picked, like, I'm going to be the international real estate agent. And that is a fantastic niche. And everybody knows that, like, if you want to go south of the border, call Ed. He can take care of you. Ed, how do you balance your time? Like, one of the things we do at Janson.ai is help people, save time, save money, boost their revenue. How do you, like, you managing so much? Do you have a big team? Do you leverage AI? Do you have virtual assistants? How do you do that?
Um, I had my own boutique brokerage forever. Always thought it was going to be like that. And last year, really talking to some of our friends at Realm, which there's a bunch of friends at Realm that are part of the Compass brokerage, and just listen to what they had to say And I guess I've been here now 4 months. So I took my boutique brokerage, which is 6 agents now, and I took them to Compass, partly because of all the AI that they have, all the technology that they have, because I've always done it on my own. And you know, I have real estate coaches, and they've told me forever, Ed, 70% of what you do is really not making you money. And you got to bring in an assistant. And I've gone through 4 assistants, and every one of them were good, and they got so good they decided to take their talents somewhere else. So now I'm lucky, I'm blessed with a very good assistant. And she handles the technology side, placing ads and creating ads, all within our Compass system. She uses AI. I've encouraged her to listen to, and I know she's listened to some of your stuff that you've done for us at Realm. And I continue to tell her, man, we got to tackle this AI stuff. And my level is going on to Chat GPT, and really from your classes, telling Chat GPT what to do, because it's only as good as your prompts. And man, I had no idea until I listened to some of your prompts on hey, this Chat GPT can do unbelievable things. So yes, we're trying to get in on that, because I know it saves time. And yeah, so can't have enough of that. But I have a small team of 6. um, I talk real estate 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, because I love it. So time management, uh, I'm probably bad at that, and I'm overcommitted, with all these associations and all these things that I do. But because I love sharing, I love helping realtors. I obviously love helping clients buy and sell real estate. I just never stop. The only time I stop is Saturdays and Sundays between 8 and 12. And I tell my agents, I tell my mother, I tell my kids, please do not call me between 8 and 12 Saturday and Sunday, because I'm on the golf course, and I really try to turn off real estate. But other than that, and I always answer my phone on the golf course, and it tends to ruin my hole. So, but at the same time, that's the only time I really shut it off. So.
Well, and you have to recharge. And the funny thing is, like, people always say you get more business done on the golf course than anywhere else, right? A lot of corporations. And what Ed was talking about, a little pro tip for people back home, like when you're writing a prompt in ChatGPT, write out the whole prompt, and then go back to the beginning of it and say, ChatGPT, I need a prompt that does, and then hit enter. And ChatGPT will write a prompt for you that then you can copy and paste, and it will be so much better than the one you were going to write yourself.
I just learned something right there. Thank you. I did not know that one.
Yeah, because to remember all the steps to writing a very professional prompt is almost impossible. But ChatGPT is so good now. Same thing for Copilot. Same thing for Gemini and Grok and Bard. All the things. But ChatGPT will actually write the prompt for you. So give it your best shot. Then go back to the beginning and say, ChatGPT, improve this prompt.
Wow.
It'll do it. Then copy, paste, execute it, and you're going to get amazing things. Ed, any closing thoughts? And thank you so much today.
I appreciate you invite me in to jump on. I would encourage, realtors to get designations. CIPS will help you in your local market. So always encourage, that designation and other designations. And then, find groups to join and network. You and I are blessed to be a part of Realm, but I play hard, with NARREP. I play, with the ARIA, my ARIA friends, and it's just really those 2 organizations help me with my global stuff. So never can be a part of those. And then get involved with your local state. And I have to say NAR as well, because I'm a big fan. NAR has really blessed my business in global real estate, being a part of that global committee, being a part of CIPS, winning the CIPS Excellence Award last year at the NAR meeting. So it's changed my life. So get involved. It's fun.
Well, congratulations on that. And folks, Ed is an instructor. If you want Ed, before I try for the first time ever to play this little outro video, how do they get a hold of you?
Yes. First of all, Googling me, I'm easily found. Uh, Thanks to my friends that have helped me with that. But it's ed.aikin, EAKIN, at compass.com. And then my phone number is 214-801-3495. That's 214-801-3495. And love to hear from anybody. I'm always happy to answer questions.
And thank you so much for your time. You're balancing so much, and you managed to give us some time too. So thank you. Until next
Thank
time,
you, sir.
everybody. Thanks and God
Oh.
bless.
This episode of the Luxury Agent Podcast is brought to you by Janson.ai, founded by luxury agent and AI consultant Rick Janson. Janson.ai equips business owners with AI-powered tools, virtual assistants trained to work smarter, and practical upskilling, all designed to simplify operations, reduce costs, and accelerate growth. But the real goal, to give you your time back, so you can build a business that supports your life, not one that runs it. Stop missing your kids' events. Actually relax on vacation. Pour your energy into what matters most. You, your peace of mind, and your most important relationships. Offload the stress. Ditch the grind. Start working smarter. Visit Janson.ai to book your free consultation and explore smarter ways to scale.